Trái này đã Mỹ.
Okay, I want to ask to you, so what about you come here, here in Japan and your feeling? I mean your feeling and I think England and Japan is different.
Very different.
Very
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
How about?
So
How
I
do you do?
had a lot of friends, Japanese friends here from the UK. They were studying in the UK, so that was the connection. They invited me to come here like 9 years ago. Wow, 9 years ago, and it was autumn, and it was this season actually. It was very, very beautiful, and the smell of Japan was very, very nice. The tea, the autumn leaves, just like now. So that's why I came to Japan, and then 2 years later I moved here and I became a language teacher.
And okay, I have to ask, do you have any problems to come in Japan and your I think your life is difficult
Culturally, yes, yeah, very different way of thinking. A very different way of thinking. Obviously the language barrier, which is my fault because I didn't study Japanese at university, so I just very basic Japanese. Very culture shocked for the first 3 months, I think, and then it started to get easier after
So
that.
what is your biggest culture shock when you first came here?
I think the language barrier, not being able to communicate, not being able to understand. So I kind of distanced myself from everything that I wanted to understand everything, and still now I don't understand everything. But I'm comfortable not always understanding everything. Just chill out. I live in my own little world.
So how do you cope with any difficulties you had?
Now, well, I turned to yoga and meditation about 1 year after moving to Japan, and I think yoga saved me really.
So you're stay doing yoga right now?
Yeah, I started doing yoga. Well, I was doing it in the UK, but I deepened my study in 2014. I started studying yoga, then teaching yoga, and now I'm studying.
You're teaching what?
Yeah, now like doing more and more meditation studies. So those are the things that really help. Yeah, but there's always challenges. Still now, always challenges. And I travel a lot, so that helps as well.
Yes.
Escaping.
This is the last questions. What you most interested in Japan culture?
It's changed. I think it's changed over the years. So I used to be really interested in shodo. That was my first cultural activity, was shodo. You know shodo?
I don't know.
Calligraphy, the painting, the calligraphy. That was my first interest. Like very beautiful to look at, like an art. I still like it, but now it's changed. Now I'm really into collaborating with Japanese musicians on Western music, but I like to hear the Japanese version. Like Japanese Beatles tribute bands are doing Japanese versions of Beatles songs. So now music interests me more. But it's always been arts related.
Thank you.
Thank you for your questions. Can I interview you now? We'll continue.
Wow.